Alright folks, let's talk about something truly shocking, something so rare, so unbelievable, it might as well be a UFO sighting. The ATF actually did its job. I know. Take a second to process that, breathe through it. It's not April Fool's Day, this is real life. Normally the ATF is about as useful as a screen door on a submarine when it comes to stopping gun trafficking. I mean, they're supposed to be cracking down on illegal firearms, but most of the time, they're too busy drowning in paperwork or raiding the wrong house to actually make a difference. But this time guys, they actually investigated something, and guess what they found? Brace yourself. American guns, legally purchased right here in the good old US of A, are ending up in the hands of cartels. Shocking, right? I mean, who could have possibly seen that coming? Oh right, literally everyone paying attention for the past decade. And we're not just talking about a few handguns slipping through the cracks. Nope, we're talking an entire arsenal of AR-15s, AK-47s, and even .50 caliber sniper rifles being smuggled south. Because apparently when cartel members want to go shopping, they don't go to a black market arms dealer. They go to an American sporting goods store and let some guy with a clean record do the buying for them. Land of the opportunity, baby. So, how does this work? Well, let's just say the cartels aren't exactly filling out background checks and waiting 10 days for their weapons. Mexico has some of the strictest gun laws in the world. There are exactly 2 legal gun stores in the entire country of Mexico, both controlled by military. Meanwhile, in the US, you can walk into a store, pick a rifle out, and if you play your cards right, walk out with an entire firepower to start a small revolution. These are the people who have nice, clean records, go into a gun shop, buy up a bunch of weapons, and then totally coincidentally sell them to smugglers, who then sneak them across the border where they somehow end up in the hands of cartel hitmen. Oops, but hey, as long as everyone followed the letter of the law, right? And the best part, the ATF has known about this for years, and instead of stopping it, they either ignored it, or if you remember the Fast and Furious debacle, actively made it worse by letting guns walk into Mexico so they could track them. Genius plan, totally worked out, except for all the dead people. So why are they suddenly paying attention now? Did someone at ATF headquarters wake up from a decade-long nap and realize, hey, maybe we should do our jobs? Not exactly. It's just that the violence has gotten so bad that they can't even ignore it anymore. They started tracing guns recovered from cartel crime scenes, and get this, more than 70% of them came from US gun dealers. That's right, America is basically running a buy one get one free sale for criminals south of the border. I mean, we can't even agree on universal health care, but we're crushing it in the international arms export business. And these aren't just small-time weapons. These are the same guns being used in police ambushes, government assassinations, and all-out wars between rival cartels. And now we get to the million-dollar question. Will this investigation actually change anything? Because right now the ATF is giving itself a big old pat on the back for busting a few trafficking rings. But at the end of the day, guess what? Guns are still flowing south. And why? Because the system makes it insanely easy to buy and sell firearms in America. Some folks say the answer is stricter gun laws, universal background checks, limits on bulk purchases, maybe even gas the national registry. Others say we don't need new laws, we just need the ATF to actually enforce the ones we already have. You know, that whole doing their job thing that we were just talking about earlier? Yeah, that thing. Anyways, but let's be honest here. This is the same ATF that thought Fast and Furious was a solid idea. The same agency that seems to care more about hassling law-abiding gun owners than actually stopping cartel gun trafficking. So, do we really think they're about to become a well-oiled machine of efficiency? Or are they just going to keep investigating while the problem continues? Let me know what you guys think down below that one. Look, at least this time they're pretending to care. That's progress, I guess. But unless something actually changes, the cartels are going to keep getting their hands on American weapons and the violence will roll on like clockwork. So here's the real question. Do we trust the ATF to fix this? Or is this just another case of the government showing up too late to a crisis, acting surprised, and then doing absolutely nothing meaningful about it? Oh my God, I did something. Holy shit, this is happening. No, motherfuckers, you know about it. What do you think? Should the US actually crack down on gun trafficking? Or is this just another episode of the ATF Discovers the Obvious? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you're in Mexico and you've somehow got an American gun in your hands, maybe drop the ATF a call. They'll investigate it in about, probably 10 years. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys want to continue supporting this channel, there'll be links down in the description, such as like Cash App, Only Technical Fans, Amazon, a bunch of stuff, ways to like support us. And we thank you guys so much for continuing watching us and supporting us. And until next video, guys, peace.